Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. I'm really excited to do this design. In fact, I might have already done it on my channel. I'm not 100% sure, but even if I did, it had been at least a year ago. So I'm not just going to assume that all of the subscribers that I've gained in the last year have seen all my videos dating like years ago. So I'm going to do it again anyway, because I just love it. I think it's the most easiest thing to do for Halloween nails, but is really, really effective. So you wouldn't believe by looking at it that it was the easiest thing ever to do. So we're going to be using a blue sky gel polish here, and it is the colour changing type. This is TC20 and it is a black to grey colour change. So basically what we're going to do, just lost it now, we're going to do like a peekaboo sort of effect. That's the only way I know how to describe it really. So we're going to be doing some black Halloween stamping on these nails. So basically when the nails are cold they're black, and then when they warm up they go grey. So when they're grey and they're warm, we're going to be able to see the black stamping, because obviously when the nail's black you're not going to be able to see it, which is the whole point, because that's what the peekaboo effect is. So we're going to get into it. I'm just making life better for the people that really get wound up by the tips of these nails being spiky, like honestly, some people. Anyway, so I've just done that. So I've got 3 nails here. I've got 3 different stamping plates I'm going to show you in a sec while these are in the lamp. So I'm going to just go ahead and apply my colour. I'm not going to lie, I don't even know whether these still work, they're that old, but we'll soon find out. So I'm going to do 2 coats on all 3 nails of these, just to get that black really opaque, else it's a bit pointless, it's not going to work. The only problem with these is obviously they change as you're putting them on the nail, because if the nail's warm when you're painting it, it's going to start changing to the grey colour. So get off whatever that is there. Don't do this at home, like as in put your finger on the gel. It's a stupid thing to do and a very, very bad habit that I have. So got a really sore throat, so apologies if I'm a bit croaky. Story of my life, always got a sore throat I have, very frustrating. But anyway, just applying this on all 3 like I just mentioned. Get rid of whatever that little bit of thing is on there. I'm not doing very well at cleaning the nail before I use it clearly, but never mind, it's all good. Get there in the end, and I'm popping these in the lamp for a full cure. I hope the colour change part of them still works. I don't know whether it's something that wouldn't work like over time, to be honest. Don't know how they work, but we'll soon find out when I go to run it under the tap and it does nothing. But anyway, so I'm going to do the second coat of them off camera, but these are the stamping plates I'm going to be using. So just quickly, I'm going to show you the stamping plates in a minute, but as you can see, this is the colour it goes when it's not black. So you can see the black around there, because obviously that's starting to cool down again, because it is quite cold in my room today. But that is the other colour that this goes, just for future reference. Just for future reference, just for information basically. But the best thing about the colour changes when you use them on an actual person is that obviously if you have nails that are past your fingertip, even just like mine, this area of my nail is always going to be a bit colder than this area here, because this area is obviously touching like my nail bed, which has got blood pumping through it, which in turn makes it a bit warmer than the areas that don't. So sometimes you can get like an ombre effect with the colour changes. So they're really, really effective. I have quite a few people have them when they go on holiday, because they're so just all over the place. You always look like you've just had your nails done in a different colour when you're away, so that's quite exciting. But anyway, so they're in the lamp having a full cure. They're all done now. These are the plates that I'm going to be using. So first of all, we've got a Born Pretty plate, which is L057, and I'm going to be using this image here, I think. Yeah, I think so. It's not quite as big as the nail, which is a bit annoying, but you know, it's one of those things. So I'm going to be using that. And then on here, this is another Born Pretty plate, which is BPX-L007. And I'm going to be using this image here with the spider web with the spider hanging off it. And then last but not least, final one I'm going to be using is, where is it? Is this plate here. And I'm going to be using this bit here, these hands, just because they look creepy and it's funny. So I'm going to use those. I might change my mind on this one because it isn't big enough for the... I think I'm going to do this tree actually. I'm going to do the tree instead. So they're the 3 images that I'm going to be using. I'm just quickly going to get some... I haven't got any kitchen roll at the moment, and I haven't got any time before I go on holiday to go and get some. So I'm using napkins instead of kitchen roll, which is a bit annoying, but there you go. So let's just get straight into it. This is what the nails look like at the moment. They've got the 2 coats of colour on. Obviously these are like not natural nail coloured nails, so you're going to be able to see through them, but just ignore that. I'm going to be using black stamping polish to match the black, which is the other colour of this. And then we're going to do the tree first, just because that's what I got next to me. So as you can see, the outsides of these nails are already starting to go back black, which is really cool. So I'm just going to wipe over them to get rid of the tacky layer, because some blue sky colours have a good tacky layer and some don't. I don't know whether these do or not, I can't remember. But look, I just wiped over that with cold acetone and it's gone straight back to black. This one's still warm in the middle where the blue tack is. I just love these, they're so cool. So we're going to go in with the tree on this one, like I mentioned. So I'm just going to pop my, I know you can't see, I'm just popping my polish above the image, scraping over it with my scraper, and then using my stamper to pick it up. Just getting off any excess that I don't want, and then we're going to go straight in with the tree. Now, like I said, the whole point of this is you can't see it when it's black. You won't be able to when I've top coated anyway. Obviously you can at the moment because that's glossy. But we're just going to leave that.
I don't know that one.
Oh, okay. Alexa's decided that she'd like to have a chat. Alexa, stop listening. Rude. Anyway, I'm just using my lint roller to just get off any excess from my, what's it called? Stamper is what it's called. I don't know why it took me so long. I'm just going to get rid of that plate so it's out of the way. And then, like I said, I'm going in with those hands for the next one. So it's more like, it's not actually the actual design obviously that I'm showing you this time, because it is just stamping and it's super easy. It's more like just the idea of it, because it's just so easy. You really don't have to do anything, but it's really effective. So next I've got the hands. I'm just going to place those all up the nail. So strange. And then last but not least, I'm just going to get rid of that plate as well. Like I said, we're going in with this image here. And then I'm just going to make sure that my stamper is clean. Get my polish, pop it over the image. Scrape off any excess, pick up the image. I'm just going to remove any excess from it that I don't want. And then apply it straight on top. Go for about there. Like so. And then I'm going to top coat really quickly. There's a bit just sticking up on that one. Yeah, so I'm going to top coat real quick, and then I'm going to take you over to the sink where obviously the water is. Just move that. This image actually isn't stuck to the nail. I'm dragging it off. I didn't pat it down. I usually, once it's dried a little bit, will pat it down a sec. Pat it down a sec? That makes no sense. I find stamping really difficult on what they called display tips, because obviously you need to put pressure on, and it's really difficult to do that with a display tip because I don't want to knock it off the backing. But I'm just going to quickly do another stamp. I've just put the bloody what's it away that I used. I'm just going to do a different image because I've put that away now and I'm too lazy to get it, and I've got a client in any minute, so I need to get a bit of a move on. So I'm just going to use this little dude here. Just because I'm being lazy and I've already put away the plate that I was using. And then we're just going to pop him right in the middle of the nail. And I'm just going to look at all angles, and he is black to the nail, so that's good. I'm just going to quickly top coat the other two off camera. So I realised that I actually don't need to take you over to the sink because they're going to come out warm from the lamp, which is really handy. So I basically just need to get them on this like, as quick as possible. So I'm just going to wait for them to come out and get them straight on it. And we should be all good. Here we go. And we're going to try and get a picture of them like when they start turning black again as well, hopefully, if it does happen. That end one is already doing that, so that's good. But look, they're so cute. This little fella is just adorable. I mean, I know he's not meant to be, it's literally for Halloween, but yeah, there's nothing scary about him, he just looks really cute. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and you can see what I mean by that end one over here going black already and the outside's going black. I just really love this effect, and it is so easy because all you've got to do is literally just paint a nail and stamp onto it. So if you can stamp, you're halfway there. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back really soon with another one. Bye!